For this next project, you can make your own mandala. I started with a full-size piece of paper, but I wanted it to be square, so I folded it in a triangle shape, cut off the excess paper, and then unfold so I have a square. Then I grabbed a ruler and I drew lines from one corner to the other, and did the same in the other corners. I drew a line across the middle of the paper and then across the other side, so I have 4 lines in total. Then I found different circular things I had around my house and traced them, so I had repeated circles around my lines. Then I started to add details. I decided I wanted mine to look a little bit like a flower, so I added petal shapes using the circles and the lines as a guide so that they're even. Remember, mandalas are supposed to be have radial symmetry, so that your designs and patterns should repeat around the page. Once I decided I liked my designs, that's when I would trace over them with a black marker. So you can see I'm back to using my pencil because I'm trying to decide about my design. And then I trace over it with the marker once I decide that I like the design. I decided I needed one smaller circle, so I found this little toy to make another circle. And then I wanted another size circle smaller, but I just drew it with my hand and I didn't try to find anything to trace. I added some more petals and then I traced the rest of my lines. Remember, we learned watching the mandala video that mandalas really are about making sure you have radial symmetry, so repeating the pattern over and over, and adding as many details as you can. This process is really kind of meditative, so it helps you relax. You should not be stressed about this. You're just making these designs and patterns in a repeated way. I, a lot of the times, like to add little lines, or I just repeat the same shape over and over to create layers. Sometimes I mix it up. I had a whole bunch of triangle lines, and then I did circles, zigzag lines in it. So all these lines and shapes are really very simple, but because you repeat them over and over, it makes it a complicated design. Then you erase the pencil lines with an eraser. Then you add color. I like to try and make sure I repeat a color 3 times in the space. So I did 3 green, 3 blue, 3 purple. I decided